Claudius Francis says the health minister has admitted his guilt in the Tuxedo Villas matter. The statement came during his Friday Straight Up program on HTS Radio 100. Francis says he has the documents Dr. Keith Mondesi signed that admits his guilt in a matter that has since been taken to court. In Tuxedo Villas, Dr. Mondesi is accused of seeking to evade customs duties on goods he purchased for his Bonterre home by placing these goods under a tax concession for his Tuxedo Villas mini hotel. Francis says the health minister has signed a request to Customs Comptroller Stephen St. Helen under Section 125 of the Customs Control and Management Act.
The form I'm reading to you is a form where somebody agrees to plead guilty to having evaded customs duties, but wishing for the controller not to take the matter to court, but to settle out of court, or about what is called administratively. So Keith Mondesi signed this document.
Francis says the form was signed so the minister could avoid prosecution on fines alleged to be $18,500. And although he says the agreement is for a reduction in these fines, it is the admission of guilt that is relevant.
I, Keith Mondesi, understand that the law provides substantial penalties for customs offenses, and that when a person is proceeded against in court and convicted, the amount of penalty is decided by the court. I, Keith Mondesi, request to be allowed to pay, and I'll not tell you what the sum is because it's a compromise penalty. I'll let the controller tell you. I, Keith Mondesi, request to be allowed to pay the sum of X number of dollars as an alternative to proceedings being taken against me for the customs offense I committed.
The health minister was in the second of two meetings this week with customs officials. Francis says that meeting took place at the same time Attorney General Dr. Nicholas Frederick was declaring his innocence in a statement. The Attorney General recorded the statement on Wednesday.
In my opinion, both Dr. Mondesi and Cabinet were not engaged in any wrongdoing whatsoever in this matter.
Francis says by signing the document, the health minister makes a fool of the Attorney General. Furthermore, it proves that Dr. Mondesi needs to go, and if he is not willing to resign, then Prime Minister King should fire him.
If the Prime Minister does not fire Keith Mondesi after what I'm reading there now, then the Prime Minister needs to be removed by any means necessary.
Earlier this week, Francis called for the resignation of Dr. Mondesi and the Attorney General. It is a request that has also been heard from the Civil Society Network, the One Party, CAFRA, and the SLP, whose party was the claimant in the Tuxedo Villas case. Carmi Joseph, HTS News, Channel 4.